What is up, guys? Steve with Soul Lifts here, back in the gym in high speed to show you the warm-ups, which I did with just a single band today. Shoulder day today, just a variety of different rotator and shoulder joint warm-ups here. Just off the dip station, something you can do with a band at home or at the gym. Makes a huge difference. Moving right into my favorite handstand push-ups. These days getting a little chilly at the gym. They haven't quite turned the heaters on, so lots of layers. 12 reps on the handstand push-ups, which was pretty good. Was feeling nice today. Had the elbow wraps on, which helped out a lot, though left some bruising afterwards. So got some good reps on handstand push-ups coming up the first set. Did a second set of 9 coming right up here. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos, I put one foot against the mirror to avoid the dragging and to kind of stick my body out a little bit further off from the wall or from the mirror to get a little bit more vertical. So 9 reps here. And on the last set, I think I was just a little bit too close, or perhaps the elbows were coming out too much. So I only got 4 reps there. Didn't feel quite as nice as the first couple of sets, and not to push it too much. Went over and did some push presses. Now, if you've been following my videos, some of the overhead press sets that I've been doing had a couple of inches of push press in them. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do actual push presses. So I set my safety bars down another couple of inches and just went for it and did push presses. So these are my warm-up sets here. It's my heavy set. First rep didn't quite make it. I thought about setting it up, racking it, but I decided to go one more, and that one was a go. And a lot of people are saying, well, not a lot of people, a few people have said to me, hey Steve, why don't you lock out at the top of the movement when you do an overhead press movement? Well, I'd love to, only the power rack at my gym that I use to do overhead presses and push presses in a safe way only goes up so far. So as you can see, I'm hitting the metal on the bottom, or the bottom of the top, rather, of the rack there. So I know that I've completed the rep when I've gone and heard the ding when it hits the metal at the top of the frame there. If I was in a gym that had bumper plates or that permitted me dropping the weights on the ground, I might try doing it and just dropping the weight, you know, if there was any kind of failure. I don't have a gym like that, and I do want to do things safely, as you should want to do as well. So that's the way I do it. I don't normally do seated shoulder work, but I'm going to do a couple of seated exercises today that I don't normally do. And this is just to vary things up. I already got a fully decent workout with the handstand push-ups and the push presses, so I'm doing some seated dumbbell shoulder presses here. New trainer at the gym. You know, it's great. The guy speaks English, lived in Miami for a few years, and spots without lifting the weight for me, which is a nice, refreshing change. So he's helping me do a set of 6. We had a nice extended conversation, so I got a bit of a rest here between sets 2 and 3. So I got a few extra reps, or a couple extra reps rather, at 35 with the seated dumbbell press. And I want to show you the bench here because I don't have a bench at the gym that goes straight vertical at the back. I've got a little bit of an angle that's about as far up as I can get the bench to go. So it was hitting a little bit more of the front delts than I otherwise would have planned it to, but still some decent presses there. And I normally advise against anything to do with the Smith machine, but I figured, why not give it a try today? So I did some Smith machine shoulder presses with the upright bench, and 80 kilograms was heavier than I thought it was going to be. So I did 1 at 80, got 5 at 70, and then I think I did 1 final set at 60. This won't be a regular part of my workout. I don't particularly like the way the Smith machine feels for any kind of exercise, but you know, it's not going to kill me to do it once and vary things up. Stepped a little bit further forward than last time here and did some crossover machine rear delt flies. Actually got 3 sets. I took the camera in nice and close for one set to show the motion through the shoulders, and that didn't quite work out. The angle only got the red of my hoodie here, so I'm just going to show you the 2 out of the 3 sets here with the crossover grabbing the cable as opposed to the D handle, and then just doing some flies out to for the rear delts. A little hold there on the last one. Moved over, did some barbell shrugs. Normally I'll put barbell shrugs in on deadlift day. I'll do you know, some assistance work, and barbell shrugs will be one of them. But I'm going to throw them in on shoulders today, like a lot of other people do. I got the belt on nice and tight there, so you can see that the body fat percent's over 10% now, which is fine. You know, it's summertime's still a long ways away, and I'm working on some strength right now. So did 3 sets of barbell shrugs, trying not to push too much through the knees, although, you know, fatigued from the rest of the workout. You can see it coming in a little bit there. And this is the last set of barbell shrugs. I was doing a little bit faster, and didn't really up the weight, so not anything super heavy on that. And that was it. That was it for the shoulder workout with a little bit of traps thrown in. I'm posting up the workout details here. Remember that you can follow me at photocracy.com, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave any questions or comments below, and until next time, keep growing.